Hey Facebook, hey YouTube, what's up? So tonight is day 37. Day 37, 3 more days to go. We are 3 days away from this whole entire thing being done. The juice fast itself over with, and moving on into the next stage of the plan, which is to reintegrate foods that are fresh and whole foods, that are mostly vegetables, little bits of lean meats and proteins and whatever else, nuts and meat and things. We've, like we said yesterday, we've sourced I think I mentioned this in the video yesterday, that we sourced a, no, I guess I didn't, because I was running in my video yesterday. So we managed to source a source for grass-fed beef. So we're looking to pick up a quarter of grass-fed beef right now, kind of an experiment to see how much we're actually going to use and go through, especially now because most of what we're kind of, as Shannon and I have been talking, most of our diet now is not going to be a lot of meat. About the only meat that we use will be on our twice-a-month taco nights where we have people over. So we really won't need a whole lot, I don't think. So we're kind of looking at that. Well, the family is was over at the table. They're all done now, munching on tacos. And I went through and cooked up tacos tonight, which smelled fantastic. It's weird. I actually don't mind, right now in particular, I don't mind cooking so much because I get to sit in there and smell the awesome smells. And so I'll just sit over the stuff that's being cooked and smell it. Just as an idea of how good the tacos were, can you see the sour cream all over the baby's face? She loves tacos. So, baby finished up with whole bunches of tacos. Boys mowed down one. Shannon's on like her 6th. So, you know, they're going to town over there. I'm sitting over here. I am drinking for dinner tonight a batch of Mean Green. And Mean Green has a total of 4 green apples, 8 celery stalks. It's got about ish amount of ginger root, about yay much, a juice of 1 lemon, a cucumber, and a whole head of kale. So I thought it would be interesting to take a look at. I have this cool book that I got from Liz Janicic that I'm borrowing for the moment of my juice fast. Okay, so it's fresh vegetable juices and fresh vegetable and fruit juices by a guy named Norman Walker. He looks like this. Very healthy looking man. There he is. But that mustache, that's a solid mustache. Anyway, he looks very, very healthy, looks very, very happy. He juices, so why not, right? I just thought it would be really interesting to take a look at some of the ingredients that are in those particular juices and just get an idea as to what those particular juices, and Mean Green in particular, because that's the one I've been drinking one of every single day, basically, takes care of for you. So we will start with celery, because that's where I'm at right now. So it says celery contains more than 4 times as much vital organic sodium as does calcium. So I am getting a significant amount of sodium simply through the celery that I'm juicing up. It makes one of the most valuable juices for people who have used concentrated sugars and starches more or less consistently all of their lives. Yeah, that's this guy. So celery juice is a good one for that. It also goes through and does some conversion of calcium in the body from getting organic to inorganic atoms. And then in addition, it also, where is it? Right here. Important being the maintenance of the fluidity of the blood and lymph and preventing it from becoming too thick. So it actually kind of mitigates the thickness and the viscosity, I guess, of the blood and the lymph in your body, which is kind of nice. That's a good thing. The other one that is in there is a bunch is kale. And the kale section sent me to cabbage juice because essentially the juices do kind of the same thing in the body from the sounds of it. So one of the things that kale will do is it helps really well with cleansing and reducing. And so it does, this is more cabbage, it talks about gas formation and things like that, but it really, really helps in detoxification and removal of waste. And so with that particular one, especially being every single day, we're moving those things out of the body a little bit in that process. So the other one that it does, let's see. Oh, I lost it. No. Oh, anyway, just talks more as a cleanser, but also in cleansing out adipose weight. So from a standpoint of if you're doing this with, a secondary function of losing weight, like I said, it's an added benefit to be dropping pounds. But the kale helps with that. It helps to kind of rid the body of the waste and things as it processes adipose tissue. Because you got to think, you're locking up all of this stuff that you've eaten and all this stuff that you've encountered over the years, and that's in that adipose tissue. You notice that, and you can sometimes get to feel sick. You can sometimes feel kind of weird, when that stuff gets broken down, because you're releasing those toxins. If there's nothing to cleanse them and nothing to move it out, it's also the reason you drink a lot of water, then you make yourself sick. The other thing that's in there is apple, and I would imagine that apple is a real good little juice just for some sugar and perking up. So let me see here. They don't have apple in here, so we'll skip that one. Lemon. Lemon. They don't have lemon either? What? Laxatives, leeks, lettuce, liquefiers, liver, lungs, malic acid. No lemon. I have done a little bit of reading with lemon juice, and lemon juice helps in a couple of cases with like gallstones and things. Sometimes you'll have them do like lemon water cleanses for gallbladder and things like that. Supposedly it's supposed to work really, really well for that kind of stuff. The other thing that is in there is ginger root. So there's ginger root. Ginger, I love ginger. It's one of my favorite things. But of course, ginger's not in here. This, in retrospect, was a really bad idea to do this book with the video, because it doesn't have all the stuff that I'm looking for. But ginger is a fantastic, fantastic tasting thing. It really gives an extra taste to the mean green itself. And then the very last thing is a cucumber. Let's see if cucumber's in here. It should be. Ooh, I just saw the word scurvy. Cucumber. Cucumber, page 22 and page 37. So, carrot, beet, and cucumber juice all do really good job with gallstones, kidney stones, and gravel in the gallbladder and the kidneys, which for me is an added benefit, because when my blood work came back, and I'm doing post-blood work, so I'll talk all about that in one of the later videos. But one of the things that came back was my bilirubin levels were really high. And like not just high, but like off the charts high. In fact, the doctor was somewhat concerned with regards to the state of my gallbladder, just from a standpoint of kind of sludgy. And so I didn't realize that my gallbladder had issues. Who knew? But so his suggestion was the beets and the carrots as a way to do that, but also cucumber juice will do that as well. So anyway, the mean green is a very palatable, very good green juice. It gets the job done. It works. I've been drinking a bunch of it, and it's been pretty good. So today's day 37, 3 days to go. I'm excited to be done. I'll be perfectly honest. Tonight, the tacos looked so good, and it would have been nice just to sit down. And they're actually pretty decent. I mean, if you go easy on the cheese and the sour cream, there's really not much in it other than just vegetables, at least the way that we do it. So that's pretty cool. It'll be a good meal for when we're all said and done with things. But yeah, so we're just kind of plugging away over here, and had a good Sabbath today. Had a good chance to get together with the brethren in fellowship, and had a great teen study today on the new covenant in particular, which was really wonderful. So yeah, we're plugging away and doing what we do, and looking forward to having this whole thing be done. So I will catch up with you tomorrow on day 38. Cheers.